Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz and welcome back to Bravely Default, this time with less recording issues and also less mischievous behavior of Mother Nature and more killing the shit out of people. Let's get going, shall we? I don't think I'm well enough in my fighting. Oh, you know what? This is gonna be tricky because we have a boss coming up. It's a little scared because they're both a little bit tough, and yes, I'm saying they're both a little bit tough. So what I'm going to do is a series of strange things. Let's go ahead and cast Cure on Adia, and probably herself as well. And okay, we're good. Otherwise everyone else is exactly where they need to be, and how convenient. It literally just took us right over here to the king's quarters. We can spy on him while he's masturbating to gay porn. Although there's anything wrong with that, but a queer king, who's ever heard of that? This is a pretty cool throne room, though, you gotta admit. Once we head over here, oh boy.
This is the royal palace.
Shh, someone's coming.
Blast it! Blast it all!
Calm down.
How do you expect me to be calm? This is all the fault of that girl. From the moment the vessel returned, every cog in my plans is spun out of place. And the merchantry, that incompetent profiteur's failures threatened to bring everything crashing down. And after the lengths I went to in giving him all he could possibly need, and for what? A net negative. Time and again, that oil-slicked little rat assured me all was going to plan. And like a fool, I trusted him with everything. With claiming the wells, inflating the price of water, that bungled arrangement with the thieves, I gave the merchantry free rein.
The plan was sound. Have the merchantry cut off the water supply, eroding the people's resolve. Mandate heavy labor, for the good of the kingdom, of course, to sow further dissent. Ansheim was a powder keg. Any spark would do. Some trifling grievance to turn the brunt of all that build-up frustration on the Vestal. The Orthodoxy's lingering hold on the people's hearts and minds would be broken, and the age of anti-crystalism would begin.
As well it must! The unwashed masses' superstitious love of the crystals is an iron weight holding mankind back from true progress. Only by dashing to the ground their faith in these stones and the Vestals can my vision for Ansheim's advancement be realized. A glorious new era is right before our eyes. It was so nearly within reach, and now my plan is ruined.
Ruined?
Why, Kent? How has this happened? Now the rabble will listen to none but the Vestal. Ooh, it's a complete disaster. I should never have relied on an ignoramus like Profiteur. My plan was perfect.
That reliance on your scheming was the reason it failed. Meanwhile, the Vestal speaks without a thought in her head. There's your why.
The question was rhetorical, Spellfencer! But very well. If finesse has failed, so be it. I'll kill the girl and lay claim to the crystal. With that done, the winds will be at my fingertips. I can power the turbines or control the miasma as I see fit.
Your Highness is ever the optimist. Are you so confident this new plan will fare better, Time Mage?
It must! The people must be shown that the Vestal has no place in my new reign, or in the future of Ansheim!
Unacceptable. Please disgrace your crown no further.
This is all the fault of that girl! From the moment the Vestal returned, every cog in my plans is spun out of place. And the merchantry. That incompetent profiteur's failures threatened to bring everything crashing down. And after the lengths I went to in giving him all he could possibly need. And for what? A net negative. Time and again, that oil-slicked little rat assured me all was going to plan. And like a fool, I trusted him with everything! With claiming the wells, inflating the price of water, that bungled arrangement with the thieves, I gave the merchantry free rein.
The plan was sound. Have the merchantry cut off the water supply, eroding the people's resolve. Mandate heavy labor, for the good of the kingdom, of course, to sow further dissent. Ansheim was a powder keg. Any spark would do. Some trifling grievance to turn the brunt of all that build-up frustration on the Vestal. The Orthodoxy's lingering hold on the people's hearts and minds would be broken, and the age of anti-crystalism would begin.
As well it must! The unwashed masses' superstitious love of the crystals is an iron weight holding mankind back from true progress. Only by dashing to the ground their faith in these stones and the Vestals can my vision for Ansheim's advancement be realized. A glorious new era is right before our eyes. It was so nearly within reach, and now my plan is ruined. Why, Kent? How has this happened? Now the rabble will listen to none but the Vestal. Ooh, it's a complete disaster. I should never have relied on an ignoramus like Profiteur. My plan was perfect.
That reliance on your scheming was the reason it failed. Meanwhile, the Vestal speaks without a thought in her head. There's your why.
The question was rhetorical, Spellfencer! But very well. If finesse has failed, so be it. I'll kill the girl and lay claim to the crystal. With that done, the winds will be at my fingertips. I can power the turbines or control the miasma as I see fit.
Your Highness is ever the optimist. Are you so confident this new plan will fare better, Time Mage?
It must! The people must be shown that the Vestal has no place in my new reign, or in the future of Ansheim!
Unacceptable. Please disgrace your crown no further.
What? This isn't... How are you here?
Regardless, I am here. I heard everything.
Seems this scandal goes all the way up.
I knew you were an unpleasant man, but this is outright evil.
For a king to wish suffering on his own people? This cannot stand!
And just what did you supposedly hear? What new slander is this?
You're a poor actor, King.
You have some proof, then? Some evidence to show that I made these comments? Ha!
He's like a child caught in a lie.
No, of course no such proof exists. I know you lot are plotting to tear me from the throne, but it won't work. It won't.
As it happens, we do have proof. But I don't expect we'll have need of it. Ask yourself this. Given your word against the Vestals, which do you think the people will believe? Have you no shame? No sense of duty to those you rule?
You! This is all you're doing, Vestal. If you weren't here, none of this would... Yes! You can't be here any longer. Can't be anywhere, in fact. Your final silence will be the fanfare that heralds my renewed reign.
It seems the man's beyond remorse.
Spell Fencer Sigma Kit. Name your price. Empty the kingdom's coffers if you like. Whatever it takes, I want these vermin dead!
I pick my clients for their pocketbooks, not their moral fiber. I'll not grow scruples now. You have a deal, King. For as long as your riches hold.
Maybe do you think you could throw in a robotic hand or something in there because these assholes chopped it off last time we spoke? No, ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a pretty intense fight here against the Spell Fencer Kint for the last time, as well as the Time Mage King Gamer, aka the Asshole. So we've got a couple of different strategies to take here. Kint is going to be probably your biggest target because he's got the most offensive power, and Kamer simply likes to buff. So it's basically you want to take out the support or the lead because Time Mages are so annoying. He will cast Stop on your group, he will boost evasiveness for him and Kint, and it's really irritating. Overall, nothing's really changed with the bodyguard aside from the fact that he won't run away from this fight. So I say we go all out, we go with the special, and take out this asshole who will stop us from surviving for a long time. And we'll just go ahead and continue doing our random stuff. You can't silence them, unfortunately, so don't bother with that, but you can poison, although it's not very likely, so I won't bother. And we'll just focus on Kamer for now. Like I said, it depends on what you want to do for the most part, but I'm gonna go ahead and just have Ring a Bell. Actually, I think our strategy last time worked, and using pay to play would be pretty efficient on Adia as well as Tiz. So we'll try that, and yeah, let's use a couple of items. That seemed to have helped a lot last time too. I just kind of want to get rid of these guys, and we'll just do some moderate damage. I mean, Ring a Bell's not really going to do much for us, and these items are just kind of fun to use. I will default with Agnes so that she can heal just in case. The Spell Fencer, he uses Silence, which is going to be probably the worst luck, but that's alright. And then, Tiz, I'm just going to have you attack once, believe it or not, and we'll see where this gets us. So please don't have a silenced sword, that would be amazing. Okay, so critical rate up, and crit rate up 400%, not too bad. Zeus's Wrath, not as effective, but that's alright because we get these for free left and right, so might as well put them to good use. Okay, and Sword Magic Fire, this is good. I don't believe I have the Abate Fires, but no big deal. Anyways, check it out. Ya dunzo. Except not really. Cool. And now I'm just gonna cast Fire, hopefully bring up that nonsense again. And we'll try and get through these next couple of turns as fast as possible. Okay, so just regularly attacking, as strange as that is. We'll go and cast some Cure on us right now. And then, Tiz, you can just go ahead and all-out Brave on this guy. Maybe we'll be able to take him out. He doesn't have that. Oh, no, 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 no. When he gets to. Oh, shit. This was the wrong turn to use that. Because when he gets low on health, he will default. Typically twice sometimes. It's weird. Oh, God. If he casts Stop, that's going to be bad news. Shoot. Okay. Okay, don't cast Stop, please. Please don't. Here he goes. Okay, Korra, Quake. Not too bad. And now... No, no, no! Shit. Tiz, no. Okay, you know what? Fortunately, I have Rejuvenation, and I put the Stop heal on this, so we'll go ahead and use that, and hope this works out for us. Go, do your worst.
The Christmas blessing.
This is a really unfortunate fight. Oh, also we got plus BP out of that. Walk it off, asshole. Okay, beautiful. So that's not too bad. We'll go and continue our... Actually, shoot, we attacked 3 times, so we just need to attack twice. I'm gonna go cast Fire on Kamer. Hopefully he doesn't do his shit again. I'll just attack once with Ring a Bell. And if he uses it again, then we're kind of fucked. Okay, he didn't default that time, which worries me. Yeah, that was kind of pointless. As long as Adia next turn can get her special up again. Oh, he's done! We got him!
Give my throne to no one! No one!
Well, that was surprising. I was not expecting that. Although that Brave was not very nice. I don't appreciate it. Let's just go ahead and use Black Magic again. A little bit of Fire on Kint. Here, let's go ahead and... I don't think my critical is still up, so I'll go and do that. And this is kind of a nice tune. And then pay to play, and Tiz, and then Anya, so you can go ahead and Brave, and then I guess heal Tiz, and then maybe just heal everyone just in case, depending on how slow you are. We'll try that, and Tiz, you can just attack regularly. And I don't think Kint will actually guard, so there we go. And once we get him to half health, we'll be good. We'll be sitting pretty. Nice! Holy smokes. Okay, so we got that cure in during the song playing, so my magical healing was buffed like crazy. That was awesome. And I still don't have it. Damn it. Okay. Do I have to use magic 10 times? I think it is. I think I keep getting 5 and 10 confused for some reason. Ring Bell's not that great, so we're going to default again. Tiz, just attack. I want to make sure we get everything at once, because once we get him beyond halfway, he's going to become a maverick. Oh shit! Oh shit, this is bad. Okay. We can cure silence. That's fine. Alright, I'm going all out before we can cast it. We'll go Thunder. Again, these are creatures that don't have any elemental weaknesses, so don't need to worry about that. Let's go and use... Here, we have a couple of bomb fragments, and something we haven't seen yet. Tengu Yan, so that would be wind damage. And, Anyas, I guess you can bravely... I don't think you have anything that could really work. I'm gonna try poisoning him, just to see if it'll work. And then we'll go and maybe protect... Edea, actually, you know what? Edea has silence immunity. That's one of her secondary moves. So I'm worried for myself, actually. So, damn it, this is... Oh man, I should have brought Shell instead. Alright, that's fine. And, Tiz, go ahead. Go for it. There we go. Yep, he's braving. He's braving it.
What? You aren't running this time?
A contract is a contract. And many's the coin I earned under the king's auspices. It's not in my nature, but I'm prepared to die for this one.
Interesting considering the king is dead, right? Yo ho ho. Alright, well. Go about your business. Continue doing your life's work, I suppose. Cool. Okay. Poison. Nope. Alright. At least it didn't guard, so I'm assuming we probably will be good against that. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god!
Very well. Only fitting that money should be my end. My goal is met. I've no reason to earn another coin. No reason.
Wow. Alright. Well, that was kind of an interesting turn of events there, I suppose, but there we have it. Kind of a rocky battle, all things considered, but that's alright, because as per usual, for leveling up and killing asterisk-wielding foes, we claim those in our name, as everybody levels up. To level 23? Excellent. Good job, Edea. Also, my recording is stuttering again, so I'm sorry. It's so bizarre. Oh, and Ringbell is now a level 6 merchant, and he learned to take over, as well as Tiz. And he learned Mug, so now he can attack people and steal them at the same time. Huh, good thing we leveled up. And there we go. And also, I swear to God, you capture card, I'm going to murder you. Give me just one moment. So, the first asterisk that we have obtained is the Spell Fencer. We can become our own pussy-ass bitch bodyguard Kint, if we so desired. So, this class is a little bit interesting in the sense that it basically works with anti-magic. You can do exactly what he did and attack physically with elemental-based properties to each attack. What's nice about this is we can finally start getting back to swords in kind of a more interesting manner, and I do think that not only because of the scandalous nature of her clothing, that we should employ it upon our good lady Edea, but it's in general not that bad, and we'll be coming into a slew of pretty good weapons here shortly. Although I kind of wish that maybe I had attributed the single-handed sword technique with the knight to her, so we might do a little bit of that off screen, since you only have to get to level 2 knight to get that, and it would help immensely. And as for the surprisingly less useful asterisk, we've got the Time Mage. This one's a little bit complicated in the sense that you basically work with time and everybody looks like a bunch of Seventh-day Adventists. You can use time magic such as haste and increase the stats and, you know, general abilities of everybody, but you also get some really cool moves like gravity, quake, slow, regen, and just other stuffs like that. So if you have a mage right now that you're favoring, go ahead and equip them. In my case, it would be a good idea to keep it on maybe Agnes or Idea, which I might alternate back and forth between a little bit, but oops, I didn't even show the other one. But overall, later in the game, the Black Mage is actually a little bit more useful, I think.
I regret my failure to see through the former king's misdeeds. It seems the people of Ansheim are once more in your debt, Lady Vestal. On their behalf, I thank you.
Where will the kingdom go from here? How will it function in the absence of its king?
I will take up the mantle of governance for the time being, though that is no lasting solution. Ansheim will have to change. With luck, it will become a land led by its people for the benefit of all. What is certain is that it will ever be a welcome home to you and your companions, Lady Vestal. We will pray for your safe journey. Go, and bring your light to all the world.
Cool. Thank you, Prime Minister. That was quick, and also didn't take forever. Alright. So yeah, Prime Minister will now see to Ansheim's affairs. Excellent. And because we finished that, oof, let's start taking a look at some of our items. I'm gonna probably switch this a little bit off screen just so that you guys are more or less aware. But because we're pretty well versed in being a black mage, I think maybe being a knight for right now would be good. Although, let's just go with what I said earlier. Idea, you're gonna be our new certified. Excellent. Lovely, awesome belly dancing spell fencer. So here, sword magic, of course, depending on what black magic you have purchased at this point, it'll allow you to use them imbued in your sword. And as for our support abilities, right now I still have rod lore, and right now that's probably all that will be worth getting. I'll probably end up replacing this with a two-hand when I get it with the knight, but of course I might just do that off screen since it's quick enough. So for now, let's just go abate fire. Okay, so as far as Agnes goes, this might actually throw a couple of you off, and I think I might probably change this a little bit later, so excuse me for flip-flopping on a couple of things, but she actually is going to become our merchant. I know that sounds so weird and bizarre, but she can still maintain the abilities of a white mage. I still would like the effects of a merchant on her team, and I'll go and change all that in a little bit. And go ahead and turn into our time mage there, ring a bell. You're the only guy who it would work for, and yeah, this might be a bad idea, but that's why I might change it later. Because he's not well versed in magic at all. Although initially he is kind of more geared towards that. But for the most part, I don't know. But he's already got the stuff equipped. Idea is probably going to want her Isi no Kame, exactly. And yeah, everybody's still exactly the same, so we'll just leave that for now. I'm still on the fence about Tiz. For now, we keep him as a thief. And later, we'll fix that up. Also, fucking... this capture is going to make me put a bullet in my head. But we're done with Ansheim, officially, and once and for all. And I feel like maybe we have time to do some other stuff. Okay, do I need to reset my entire computer? Is that what we're going to need to do? Okay, so next time on Bravely Default, I'm really sorry to have to do this, but next time we're going to be doing some other business. As in showing off all of our abilities. I'll probably optimally equip people and do things that way, but for now, that's all we're gonna do. My name is Allison Cruz, and I hope to see you in the next part, where we will maybe start Chapter 2. There's kind of a big cutscene, but that'll happen next time, alright? I hope to see you guys then.